Main candidates. It's a neck-and-neck race between the governing Democratic Party's candidate, Lee Jae-myung, and his conservative opposition rival, Yoon Suk-yeol of the People Power Party, both vying to succeed the incumbent President Moon Jae-in, who's constitutionally unable to seek re-election. Well, I'm joined now by Jung-min Kim from the analysis firm, the Korea Risk Group. She joins me from Seoul for more analysis. Wonderful to have you on the program, Jung-min. Let's just start by getting a sense of how this election has been described in South Korea. What are people telling you?
It was like you just said, Karishma. It was a personality-led election, a lot of mudslinging, hatred-fueled campaigning from both sides. So people were getting exhausted with the entire election period, although there were some great policies from both sides. But the focus was very much on the scandals from the both camps, family members, spouses, kids, and hence it was one of the most uninspiring elections in South Korean history. And also it comes from how much of the support for the conservative candidate initially largely came from the discontent toward the incumbent administration itself and hatred towards the ruling party, as he was someone who used to be under the Moon administration as prosecutor general and played a big part in impeachment. And the start for the Democratic Party supporters were also not smooth, as the primary result did not make everybody happy. And all in all, just party politics logic, it drove the entire campaign season, which exhausted the voters.
What have been some of the main election issues, Jung-min, in particular for young people who I know are quite a deciding factor in this election?
For the younger generations, gender issue was one of the biggest talking points when it comes to their support for either candidates. But for general public economic policies such as real estate, housing were the most important, it seems, but not just policies themselves, but also the related transparency of the elites pursuing these pledges were also at the heart of the debate, because there were corruption allegations on both camps. And for younger generations, of course, the gender divide was one of the biggest things, because the misogyny and feminism, anti-feminism, all of these things that both campaigns used, especially until the final few weeks of the election, for them to gather supporters. But North Korea, unlike how outsiders often presume, was not a main issue, but has been a recurring theme for these candidates that they just use to strengthen their image of charismatic leadership.
And thank you so much for joining us on the program, Jung-min Kim, with all of the latest analysis on that story for us on Newsday.